For decades, if things get a little tough around Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Air Force's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
He'll ride his man on the option. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. The give to the fullback. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Now on the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up.
Getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Arizona right back to the line. This is a designed run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, the inside give. And tackled there by the defense. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. He's loose down the middle. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Throws to the tight end. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Give to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force.
1st and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Working the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep moving. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Wildcats moving quickly to the line. They'll go right back to the run. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Give to the back. Keeps the legs moving. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. From the gun, the ground game. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? The option look. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The offense down to the 22 on first and 10.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and hitting.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find...
The ball squirts free. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way.
And just when you thought the worst was over, the first drive they fumble it, and on the second drive they fumble it. 2 drives, and they can't hold on to the football.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Trying play action. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Touchdown, Wildcats. A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They're trying to get to him. Fires it down the seam. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. He'll do it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback keeper. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And that's in Arizona.
Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll put the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Offense, quick tempo. Handoff from the gun. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's in Arizona.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Back open in the middle. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. On the option. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? He's looking to throw. It's caught downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
And the Falcons are on the move. Goes to the option. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Never a doubt. Just over a minute to play. Will we get a finish or are we headed to overtime?
Well, there's some good fortune for that kicker. After hitting the upright, it still was good, and his team's now tied the game late.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so
Open runway ahead. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game, and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. To the air on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Trying to get to him. The completion well past the sticks. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On second down, wants to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this